I mean, I don't even have the words. This whole video is going to be so sappy, but I can't help it. That's how I am. That's what I got from this trip. And mainly in this video, I'm going to be talking about the things that I learned about myself and realizations that I had. I am really talking from my heart in this video, in the things that I'm saying. I actually surprised myself when I was recording because I was saying a lot of the stuff that I didn't realize, so it's really good that I said that out loud, and it's things that I know, and it's things that I'm keeping from the trip, and I hope it does some good for my viewers too, or for the people who went on the trip and are also watching this video. Hopefully you had some of the same realizations, or you observed some of the same things. If you did, I would love to talk to you about it. If you didn't, I hope this gives you a different viewpoint, because I will talk about it later in the video. But for me, travel is more than just knowledge and sightseeing. It's about soul searching, and that's exactly what I did in Algeria. I went to Algeria with no expectations. I went with an open mind and open heart to see what I could get from Algeria and what I could give to Algeria. So the first few days we were there, we were in Algiers, and I started realizing some similarities between Algeria and Appalachia, and that theme really occurred throughout the whole trip. The spirit of the people and the proudness of their community and their willingness to do anything to preserve their community and who they are as people is very similar. And making do with what you have. Like, we stopped in one little city, and these little boys were kicking around this ball, but it was like made out of tape and paper and like plastic bags, like trash. And that just reminded me of growing up. We just played with whatever we had. We didn't have to have these big fancy toys or cell phones or computers or anything like that. And I don't want to generalize, because not everybody is the same way, but I would like to say for the majority of people where I'm from, they're very welcoming and willing to give you whatever they have, even if it's the last that they have. And that's exactly what I saw and what I felt in Algeria. So it kind of felt like I was at home. It just kind of made me proud to be Appalachian, especially on the trip, because I was like, wow, I relate to these people, because not a lot of communities or places that I've seen are like that. It's just people are just existing and not really feeling a part of something or a part of a community. And I think that's really sad, and it's something that I try to find everywhere I go, is community. And I really found that in Algeria. So another thing that I kind of learned, or maybe it was affirmation from Algeria, was the whole concept of dance. And a lot of the times people here see dance as just show or just performance, but dance is 100% more than that. And I'm really not that big into dance. I mean, I am in my heart. I love to dance. I dance everywhere. I can't stop dancing. But I'm really not big into being in a dance group or dancing to perform. I love to perform. Don't get me wrong. It's so fun. It makes you feel good. But I think the issue is when you're doing all this, but you're forgetting that dances have a meaning. Culture like that can be so easily taken away and twisted and miscommunicated, and people who go and watch it have no idea where the dance comes from. Okay, so speaking of dancing, we danced everywhere we went. Everywhere we went. It didn't matter how tired we were. It didn't matter how long we had been on the bus. Nothing mattered. If we heard music, we danced. If there weren't music, Amel would get her drum and we would dance. I mean, we had a dance we had a dance party on the bus while we were moving, just because because not only did I gain memories of beautiful sights and knowledge of places that we visited, but I gained something in my heart. Knowledge is good and information is great, and I learned so much. I really learned a lot, and I'm very thankful for that, but travel is deeper than just knowledge. There are a few takeaways that I want to leave you with. On this trip, it was like the right things were happening at the right time. Like, even though we were running late somewhere, or even though we weren't there on the time we were supposed to do, it's like we were supposed to be. It's like we were there at the right time and we were seeing the things that we were supposed to be seeing. We were running late somewhere else. I can't remember exactly where it was. And there was a wedding happening. A wedding, out of all things. It's like things were happening like they were supposed to happen instead of how things were planned. And wow. That is some insight that I did not realize that I needed until just now. But I think this trip taught me that it's okay if things don't go as planned, because if they don't go how you planned them, that's not how they're supposed to go, and you should be okay with that. And I guess this is me saying I'm okay with that.
Oh, that was deep, man. That was deep. Who am I?
I made so many friends in Algeria, and I made so many bonds with people. I have bonds with people, I don't even know their names. I just know their faces and I know their energy. Even the men that orchestrated the trip, it's like they were like family, to me at least. I don't know about everybody else. I can't speak for everybody else on the trip, but for me it felt like family. Before I left, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna fit in, it's gonna be so weird, I'm gonna be all by my lonesome. But I really made really good friends, and I made friends from the States. I have 2 moms from the trip. Amel is my actual mom, not really my actual mom, but my actual mom. Melissa, who is my second mom, she's my adopted mom. I adopted her, she adopted me. Mariah is my sister. I have Lara, who is my sister and also Amel's daughter. I had a brother in Algeria. I had lots of husbands, a lot of cousins. I have aunts from the trip. I have sisters from the trip. If you ever have the chance to go to Algeria, go. 100%, no question, no thoughts, go.
1, 2, 3.